I didn't expect to win that game. Did you expect to win that game? We're not a serious team, bro. When you're gonna have people sit there and start like Buddy, Dennis, who else? Buddy, Dennis, Steph. Those are three guards that are on the court. Wiggins is that power forward. Um, I have to note Kyle Anderson, 4 or 5, 13 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. He only played 17 minutes. Buddy Hield played 33 minutes. Kyle should be on the court. I'm not sure in what combination. Dennis played 24 minutes. But you see the issues here? There's clear issues here. There's clear issues in terms of what's going on. Clear issues. Why is Buddy Hield and Dennis Schroeder and Steph Curry on the court? I don't understand it. Why? I don't understand it. Why are they on the court at the same time? All three of them. And then he went to the lineup and all of that stuff. You see the problem here, y'all? That's how he started the game. You don't need to start the game with that lineup. I promise you, you don't. I promise you don't need to start the lineup like that. You don't need to start the game like that. You don't need to start the game like that. I promise you, you don't need to start the game like that. Um, they're just too small. Like they're starting the games too small. And Kerr will play that three-guard lineup. I promise you, he will play that three-guard lineup, and he will play it over and over again, way before he will play the two wings on the court. How does that make any sense? Of course, they lost that game. I really wasn't expecting to win that game. Once I saw how they started off the game and they went small and all of that stuff, I'm like, yeah, we're trying to lose games, man. Thank you, Steve Kerr. Because when you did this damn shit last year, we we did the same shit and we had the worst defense in the league, and now the offense isn't that great, and now you're going back to what made us worse. What was Draymond's injury again? I'm curious. Who knows what Draymond's injury was? Do we know what Draymond's injury was? What's Draymond's injury? So no one wants to come up and speak? All right, hold on. Hello? Yeah, hear me?
Illness.
What's going on?
He was out because he was sick.
He was sick? That was the reason?
Back
He had
injury.
illness.
Okay. So he's sick. So which is it? Does he have a back injury? Is he sick? Which one is it?
Supposedly he was sick and he had the back tennis.
I don't understand. I don't understand that lineup, right? Because Kyle is literally sitting there, and you say Andrew Wiggins should start at the four. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. So now you're losing to Toronto, and they're trying to lose. Toronto is literally trying to lose. Wiggins 20 points, 6 of 13, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. Steph 26, 7, 7. Dennis 12, 4, 3. Buddy Hield 13 shots. He did have 4 steals, and we had 14 offensive rebounds, and we actually out rebounded Toronto today. So once we started to not do the stupid shit, we actually out rebounded Toronto today. 14 turnovers, 14 turnovers, whatever. Toronto had more fouls. And we had more shots than Toronto did, Bleacher Dave. We had more shots than Toronto did. So again, another game where we win the possession battle and we lose the game once again.
because we can't shoot. What in the whole entire fuckity fuck was that lackadaisical effort? Fuck that shit. I'm mad when I waste my money. Now I'm mad when they waste my time. Pathetic.
What the hell was that, man? Like 11 steals, Toronto had 3. So we were turning them over, weren't doing a bad job, but 88 shots, we win the possession battle again. Buddy, 13 shots. Kevon. Looney actually played great tonight. He had 10 points, 9 rebounds, 18 minutes. TJD, 30 minutes tonight, 3 points. Could not finish around the rim. Juice 30, what's going on? What you got for me?
Oh, what's up, Eric? I don't know, man. Just disappointed, but not surprised.
Yeah.
You know, it's this is just something we gotta live with now.
I wasn't surprised by this either. Like when we're gonna sit there and play you and start the game off like that, that lineup, bro, it does not work. Find something else. That lineup does not work. I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
bro.
it's a stupid
Bro,
lineup, bro.
I seen Buddy Hield at the 3 and Wiggins at the 4. I knew not to take this game.
Yeah, yeah. Like once I seen that, I'm like, I'm not taking this shit seriously. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and mind you, they still pissed this game away because they were up 8 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Then they went up 3 with like a minute or two left to go. Then they blew that. But nothing new, nothing
Wait.
new.
Who pitched this game away?
The Warriors, they
Oh
were
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I expect them to win. So I am surprised. This Toronto team is shitty.
Mm-hmm.
There's
And
no
we just lost
fucking
to them.
reason
So
they should not win that game even on the road. It's
Yeah.
we
pathetic.
thought we thought the Spurs and we thought who else was it we lost to before
It's a
who did we lose to? Forgot
goddamn
who we lost
shame.
to. I didn't know
Uh,
any at this point.
I didn't get home until like halfway through the fourth quarter. That's when was able to get eyes on. I was listening on the radio for a little bit, but so I hear some people, Urkel, complaining about defense. The Warriors' problem is not defense. We are a top 10 defense now. We were a top 10 defense when we went 12-3. The difference is not the defense. We can't shoot. We can't score. We were 12-3. We were top 5 offense. Now we're down to 20. We can't shoot. What did they miss? The last
Yo.
six?
Respectfully, bro. Honestly, if you watch these last 20 games and you say defense is still our calling card, then I'm not sure what you're watching, bro. There's nights where we let random role players kill us, where we give up
Numbers.
130, where we lose by 20 points, 30 points at home or on the road.
And
It
so,
doesn't matter,
there's certainly those anomalies,
Bleacher
but
Dave.
the
We
numbers don't
started
lie.
Steph Curry, we started Dennis, and we started Buddy Heald
bro.
as a lineup. You know what I'm saying?
We need scoring.
No,
That was
no, 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 no,
stupid
no, no.
lineup.
Did you see how they were over helping and doing all
No, I
this
didn't. I didn't.
nonsense?
I didn't. I didn't watch until
Okay, all right.
Middleton.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So then when Kerr realized, oh shit, you know what? They were too small. What does he do? Then he goes with the bigger lineup. That lineup was actually a positive. You know what I'm saying? But but he went away from that again, and then you have the two guards on the floor, and it just does not work. It does not work.
So we
It
can't
does not
score.
work.
He's trying to get scoring in the lineup. They've
Yeah, but
missed
guess
what?
what? No, no, no. So my problem is this is that this man will rather play three guards than have Kaminga and Wiggins on the court at the same time, right? Like he's galaxy brain in the shit because there's no way you can sit here and tell me the wings cannot be on the court at the same time. But I'm watching Dennis and Buddy on the court at the same time. What are we doing?
I think it's scoring and spacing. We've seen Wiggins miss a point blank one inside a minute, and we saw him miss a jumper inside a minute. We need scoring. I mean, the Warriors missed the last what 5 or 6 shots of that game. Buddy Hield, I'm sick of seeing Buddy Hield miss three. Buddy Hield missed the three from the corner. Wiggins missed the point blank shot that was contested in the post. Uh, who missed one? Did Wiggins missed one in the end? Buddy Hield missed the one at the buzzer. And somebody else took a jumper that missed. Curry missed a crazy jumper. You
Yeah,
just can't score down the stretch. We can't score,
yeah.
especially down the stretch. I mean, Curry is taking. He's crazy. He can't carry this shit. That shot he took was stupid. It was a stupid ass shot. What the fuck are we doing? And so that tells you how little trust he has in his teammates. He knows those fuckers can't score. They don't want the ball. That's not true. Some of them don't mind it, but it's fucked. I'm just fucked. Anyway. Let me calm down.
Yeah, it's I don't know what to make of this, or I do know what to make of it because when you have people out there and you're playing, you know, three guards, and you go to these tiny lineups to make up for the shooting. That's kind of what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't. They don't need to be doing this. It doesn't have to be like this. I'm telling you, it doesn't need to be like this. But it is. It is, and it stinks. And this man will sit here and do the same shit over and over again. The spacing stuff that he's talking about, whenever I hear spacing from him, I hear tiny lineups, right? This is why I was saying don't bring Dennis in. You know what I'm saying? And I went along with y'all bullshit and I was like, "Oh yeah, all right. Let's do the Dennis thing." Next thing you know, I'm seeing fucking Dennis and Buddy and Lindy and this stupid lineup is like, "What are we doing, bro?"
Meanwhile, he had Kyle Anderson right there to start, right next to Wiggins at
No,
the
no, no, no,
three.
no, bro. Kyle was catching DNPs, and you saw what Kyle was doing tonight.
Oh, he did
Playing
well.
defense,
Yeah, he played well.
making the making passes. Like, bro,
But
he was doing
yo,
all of the
Irk,
little stuff.
Irk,
Like,
he should
all
have
of the little
started.
stuff is kind of what we're missing as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Sure, we can do a better job at shooting the ball, right? But like, you see how many times? All right, so there was a three that was given up in the first quarter, right? And one of the guards got caught on like, I think it was either Scotty Barnes or RJ Barrett, right? Wiggins had to shade over. That was the easiest pass to the corner shooter. Swish. That's the type of stuff that I'm talking about. Like if Kyle was in there, Kyle would be on the block, right? But they get caught in these cross matches and all of this shit, and next thing you know, all of these guards on the court. Toronto in that first quarter was literally saying, "Oh, y'all are going small tonight. Let's hunt every mismatch." Next thing you know, the ball starts to zing around. When we started the season and we were playing like the the bigger lineups, what was happening was that you know teams couldn't really hunt mismatches. There really wasn't a lot of mismatches to find. Now there's literally like four people on the court that you can hunt a mismatch with. OKC is 10 points better than league on defense. 10 points. You know how fucking stupid that is? And they have all 6'6", 6'5" dudes. Toronto, the Raptors were 1-15 in their last 16 games. Right? But when I tell you that this coach is trying to lose us games, he's trying to lose us games because why are you starting that lineup?
he,
Seriously, like
yo, like
why
I
are you
said,
starting that
but
lineup?
he had Kyle, and then he could have started Wiggins at the three. He had it right there and said, "Nope, three guard lineup."
By the way, starting Draymond at the four and starting slow mo is literally the same thing. You know what I'm saying? From an offensive standpoint, it's literally the same thing. So why did you go Wiggins at the four tonight, bro? You're begging to lose that game. You're literally begging to lose. I promise you. And that's what they did tonight. That's what they did tonight. And you know what's funny? It was so poetic that Chris Boucher was the one who really did us in tonight.
Fucking Chris Boucher.
It's really poetic. Do you know why it's poetic? Because we turned up our nose at players like Chris Boucher years ago. That's why I always say, let Africans be Africans and get me some fucking Africans on the team. Because guess what? We turned our nose up at him years ago. And then I watch him go to Toronto and he's hooping out in Toronto. You know what I'm saying? So it is kind of poetic that he's the one that fucking beat our ass tonight because, like, we turn up our fucking nose at all of these dudes, and then I always watch them come back and beat our ass. Happens all the time. They didn't fit
Well,
years ago. What the hell are you talking about?
Warriors shoot 68% from the free throw line, miss 7 free throws. There's your difference in the
Oh
game.
my god.
Worst free throw shooting
Mm-hmm.
team in the league. They can't
With
That was
shoot.
not a difference in the
TJ
game. I'm
They
defense
didn't
too,
sorry.
fit years
Wiggins.
ago. Meanwhile, on a night to night basis, do you know why we stink too? Because we turn our nose up at these athletic guys for quote unquote fucking basketball players, like shitty ass pods, right? Meanwhile, every night I look, we got an athletic disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta hear that Pods is like this fucking like brainiac basketball fucking player. Get that
Mm.
bullshit out of here, bro. You know what I'm saying? So every night, so you know why we're poor around the rim? We're poor around the rim because guess what? We don't got no athletes. You know what I'm saying? Because we need quote unquote basketball players. Do any of these dudes look like basketball players to you? Seriously, like
Nope.
how many of them look like basketball players to you? Like high IQ basketball players. No, so the thing that we do is that we downsize. We literally downsize and get these small guards out there now. What the fuck are we doing, bro? Bro,
Exactly. For
like
offense,
when I tell you
for
that
offense that
Steve
has,
is trying to lose us games, bro, he's trying to lose us games.
bro, he might know he might be out the door after this
Look,
game.
Urkel, I already told you the vision, bro. Cooper Flag, VJ Edgecombe, Kasparis Yakuchonis, Kaman Maluwatch. What's my nigga? Oh, Noah is single. You feel me? Like, AJ DeBonsta in the next draft, bro. Like, come
Bro,
on,
that's his
man.
fun life, bro. This shit funny, bro.
That's my nigga. Oh yeah, Nolan Traore. Guy, he a little foreign, little French,
Yo,
but
but
he
yo,
The
Eric,
Warriors gonna
Yeah.
have
yo,
to
yo,
tank to
Eric, you
get.
know the funny part,
Yeah.
bro?
Warriors gonna have to
They
tank to draft that high.
they go small to go for offense when our offense hasn't been good in 2 months. How does that even make sense?
Mm.
and then this nigga Curry, bro, bro, this nigga Curry. Oh my fucking
This
god,
nigga has to backpack, and
he
he still he
breaking my
can't do
fucking
it.
heart, bro. My
He can't
nigga's a
do it.
role player,
And
man.
and
That
you
nigga not no
you
role
know the
player. He
upsetting part about
playing
this
reserve.
is that here's the most upsetting part, right? Wiggins is out, Kaminga is out, Draymond is resting, Steph is resting, not playing no back to backs. You know what I'm saying? So we are struggling to win games, and we are out there like we're the 2010 Celtics. How disrespectful is that, dog? Like how disrespectful is that? We're resting and we're doing this and we're doing that. Like now we're picking and choosing which games we're gonna play from which games we're not. You know what I'm saying? And then Toronto is there, and Toronto is they're tanking, bro. They're literally trying to lose. You know what I'm saying? They're literally trying to lose. Buddy, at one
Hey,
point I looked up, bro, and at one point I looked up and I saw like, I don't know, five dudes having more shots than Wiggs. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, but you know what? You gotta have Dennis Schroeder because he can dribble the basketball and he walked us down and all of that nonsense that I heard, bro. Like, you see these little point guards? I can't stand them. It's not like when we had Chris Paul last season. Chris Paul, bro, that man can like legit run an offense. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the greatest ever. So guess what? That's cool if he has the basketball, right? But you see this other shit here where dude is out there and he got to load up the musket. You know what I'm saying? Pour the gunpowder in there, and that's his jump shot. Like, bro, what are we doing? So yeah, Dennis Schroeder doesn't work on this team. He's a fine player, but he don't work on this team for obvious reasons. When he's
He,
out there, that ball don't move, bro. Dribbling the fuck out of the basketball. But cool. So 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 now the people who should get the basketball ain't gonna get the basketball. The last game that Steph played, I wanted to tear my hair out because I watched Steph for like six straight possessions. Don't touch the basketball. And Dennis is out there dribbling, dribbling, dribbling. It's not his fault. That's what Dennis does. But guess what? When you have another point fucking guard out there, guess what? Steph ain't gonna touch the ball because they're trying to run this. I don't even know what the hell they were doing.
I got one thing to say real quick.
Go ahead,
That
man.
that last play at the end, I don't know. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but did they not just put Steph in the corner and expect him to either get the ball, move around,
game.
or like
no,
Jordan,
bro.
I'm
like
You're
trying to tell
absolutely
you,
right, bro.
this
You're
nigga is a
absolutely right.
role player, bro.
I
They
mean,
be using
I
this
can
nigga like
understand
a
if he's getting
role
locked
player,
up,
bro.
but you can't just shove him in the corner and like he's the one they're looking at. They don't give a fuck about. They know Buddy Hield, bro. We all know Buddy Hield. He's not. They're willing to give him that shot, bro. That shit pisses me off, bro. Because when it's
Yo,
really crunch time, it's during the game is one thing, but when it's really crunch time, you got to get him at front court with the ball, bro.
right, interviews where he came out. Steve Kerr critical of the Warriors' offensive
Steve
execution.
takes so,
It's my fault.
bro. They should fire this man, bro. Steve Kerr takes blame. I knew he would do that. That's what you do. It's my fault. Shut the fuck up, bro. Get this man out of here,
Bro,
dog.
it's his fault most of the nights, but tonight was the night he's like, yeah, it's my
Steve
fault. I'm a
takes the
different.
blame for this loss, citing lack of discipline and lack of offensive execution down the stretch. I'm the coach of this team. You ain't doing anything to help this team, bro. You're a fucking mid-ass goddamn coach. Get the fuck up out of here. Go, go be the governor of California or some shit like that, bro. It's so fucking stupid. It's so dumb. Get him out of here, man.
They're so annoying, bro, because like we lose games we should be winning, bro. And it's like I don't know anymore. I don't know.
Jesus Christ. Enough, bro. Enough is enough, man. Get him out of here, bro. Get him the fuck up out of here. I've had enough. I've literally had enough of this. I've literally had enough. Like I knew he was gonna do the oh shucks Steve Kerr shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You bro, this team is not good, and you're out there and you're putting 3 guard lineups out there for what? Why? It's not necessary. It's
I
not
wish we
fucking
could,
necessary. It's
bro.
stupid.
I wish we could
Did
ask him
hold
like
on? Did
what
we
he
really have to go 3 guard lineup out there?
no.
Come on, man. Like this shit's stupid, man. Do
Okay,
we really have to go 3 guard lineup?
I
Seriously,
really want
like,
to ask. I want to ask him how does he go to 3 guard like what is his thinking going to 3 guard lineups? How does it
oh
help
come
him
on, man.
in any way?
Come on, man. Do we really have to go that 3 guard lineup? It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. 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 What's going on, Rose? What you got to say?
Is it like, are there even words that I have to say at this point? Like, how many times have we iterated the same exact shit, dude?
Hmm.
We're literally beyond lineups at this point. Like this shit just doesn't fucking work, no matter how much you slice it. Like I honestly like don't even care at this point. This point, like the joy and the life of this team has just been sucked out. Like it's been like there's just no life to this team right now. You can even see it in the body language of the team right now. Everybody across the board, not even just the roster wise, everybody. Like I'm like, how are you not seeing this? There's no joy in this game right now for them.
They got my goat deflated, bro.
Like, how is this anything defensible? Like anybody that defends this shit tonight is a fucking lunatic.
Defends what exactly?
How are people defending this shit? Like, I don't know how people are gonna spin this. Like, how are you gonna spin this to a point where you can actually defend what's happening right now? You literally just lost to a team that lost 16 of their last 17 games.
Exactly.
How is that defensible by anybody?
How did he even lose? That's what I'm curious about.
How do you even
I think it
lose?
was.
Every
Why
single
being
dude.
I think it was
why,
the
All the
players that
signs
missed.
were pointing to them losing this fucking game.
I think it was the players that missed the 7 free throws.
Like I'll go even off of Bleacher Dave's point. Like missing free throws throughout the entire season. Every single person in this fucking room ignored the point that they were dead last in free throws. How many games have they won? Could have won had they were just making their fucking three balls. No matter how trash defensively or trash offensively they've been. I've literally at this point, this entire fucking time, ever since Like week 3 of the season started, and everybody else just fucking ignored it.
I'm
Like,
sorry, but I don't think
like,
free throws
dude,
are the
how
reason
are
why
you
we're
dead
losing.
last in free throwing when your team has fucking Steph Curry on the roster, the best free thrower in NBA history?
The reason why we're losing is
That's a
because
fucking
we
problem
have
right
the
there. Like
worst
that's a problem
coach
for the team at that point, bro. Like
in the
honestly, it
league.
has to be a big problem.
That's
Play
that's
some
not
crazy
that's only like
lineups.
a tip
How do
of
you
the
Steph
iceberg of the
Curry and you're
problem,
missing
dude.
so many free throws? Seriously, that's like a fucking problem, bro. I don't know what to tell you, man. I feel lost to
That's
something,
only
bro.
the tip of the iceberg. I haven't even gotten to the worst shit yet.
And you lost to the fucking Raptors. The one that tanking for Cooper Flag. Like, that's more embarrassing too. Like sad.
Like, it's beyond lineups at this point, guys. Like, I don't care about like three guard lineups, whatever. That's
You
just
guys
a
are waiting for
symptom of what's
Giannis
been
to
You
make
happening.
up
You
should
can
care
say
stats.
about the
Urkel,
three
you
guard
can say
lineups
dumb
though.
shit all you want, like Steve Kerr is a fucking dumbass. Yes, we all agree on that, but it's even worse than you think. Trust me on this.
Wow. Wow.
It's even worse than just the
I mean,
lineups,
when
bro.
when JK was here, it was like not a big problem. But like now he left, like now it's a
Bro,
big
I
problem,
hate
bro.
to tell you this. If
Yeah.
JK is the reason why your team suddenly can't function, you are even more pathetic than you think.
No Rose, but he's a guy that can like try to like help the issue.
Like,
But
bro,
he's
if
not here.
JK is like the lynch to how your team functions, that is just pathetic, dude.
But why are you acting like he's just like a bum? I'm confused.
Just think about it for a second. Just think about it. If one guy that's like in and out of a starting lineup because the coach doesn't know what to fucking do with him, if that guy suddenly is incapacitated and now your entire team falls apart, by the way, they're 1-6 without him, then your team is fucking more ass than we thought.
Do you think you're gonna win your next game or no? Like, do you think you win the next game or like no? You guys are gonna lose completely.
Bro, we
Here it
played
is.
good after the
Like,
one.
I already told you, I said this in the TL, but I tweeted this like when the fourth quarter started. The fact that you were in a dogfight with a tanking team tonight, you already
That's
lost the game. You already lost the game. I don't give a fuck what the end result is. You already lost. And I don't care who was in and out of the lineup tonight. I don't care who was missing because of injury, blah, blah, blah.
that's how quicker in the
It shouldn't matter. The Raps are shitty.
and that is Schroeder.
Jan, I can't hear you, bro. What did you say?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah, I was just saying. I don't think free throws are the reason why we're losing games. I just feel like we don't have a good coach. Uh, he
Uh,
doesn't understand anything. Uh, we're
uh,
small, and he's putting small guards. That's why you have Chris Boucher
uh,
getting rebounds and dunking on us
uh,
because we're small.
uh,
And then Buddy Hill can make a shot. You keep insisting on playing Buddy Hill, and then you're playing Schroeder, who's just pounding the ball, pounding, and then
Hmm.
you have Steph looking in the corner, just doing nothing because he's just abiding by the system. It's really we have it's the coach. We need to get rid of Steve Kerr and get rid of all those small guards out. Get some no some athletic guys to come and play some 6'5", 6'6", some like someone. But these small guards, we can't do nothing with that. And when you play small guards, you can't play defense. You can't. You
Yeah.
have body here, shooter. How can you
That
play defense
that's probably
with
the
those two?
main problem. That's literally the main problem is that like,
How
bro,
you can't play defense
how
with
can you have
like
three guards out there and they're starting Scotty Barnes and their starting lineup tonight was Barnes, Purtle, Mitchell, Grady Dick, RJ Barrett, right? Like they started a
exactly the
normal
same
NBA lineup,
over
you know what I'm
there.
saying? They started
Was
The
a,
Mitchell
same
in there?
over there.
bro, they started a normal NBA lineup, right? So we started three guards, right? And this is kind of what I was saying about this buddy Hield, the Dennis trade. I was like, two things are going to happen, and I said it even back then. I was like, he's going to pound the fuck out of the ball. He's not going to know the offense. He's not going to do those instant because that's not what Dennis does. Dennis is a pick and roll, dribble the ball, get to the rim. Like he's that type of player, right? So every game I'm just watching him. I'm just watching and I'm watching, and I'm like, okay, that's not what he does. And I knew that shit would happen, bro. He has to have the ball in his hands. So you know what Steph is going to do for guys who have to have the ball? He's playing off ball. But guess what has to happen for him being off ball? He's he's not gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? The last game I saw it, bro, and I was just done with that experiment. I was like, yo, this is why I didn't want him on the team because guess what? He's gonna pound the fuck out of the ball. Bro, so said, so done. So said, so done. And that's what happens. But y'all know how this shit works, so y'all got it, man. Y'all got it. Bro, y'all go trade whatever y'all want to trade, man. Shit. Go trade whatever y'all want to
And
trade.
Dog, at this
now
point, I'm done with the
I,
season.
I, I honestly cannot ignore the fact that how the fuck is this team top 10 in defensive rating still?
We shouldn't
That is
be, bro.
mind
Y'all
fuck.
don't
That is like
honestly.
mind boggling to me. As all the lineup shit that they've been experimented to hell and beyond with, how the fuck are they still top 10 in defense? And better yet, they're actually like almost close to top 5 in defense and clutch time. But you know what
because
really
when it's
kicks
clutch
in?
time, because when it's clutch time, this coach can think now. Now he knows, okay, I need to put bigger guards to play defense. That's why we've been playing so many clutch games. Because when it's clutch time now, it puts everybody in their respectful positions. But
No, if you look at that stat
throughout
you
the
just brought
game,
up, how they're damn near top
he's not
five.
doing anything right.
Sorry, here, go ahead.
No, no, keep- go ahead. I'm done.
Sorry about that. I say, look, you look at that stat you just brought up, how they're damn near top five in crunch time defense. That should just show you with their now 11-13 record within 5 points within 5 3 4 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. That should show you how fucking bad this offense is these last 2 months.
Do you guys see what's wrong with the picture that I just sent in the jumbotron? By the way, don't even ignore. Don't even pay attention to
There's
like
like
who
two
won and who
games
lost
over
the game.
100 points.
Do y'all not see what? Do y'all not see that? Like he just literally said it right there. There's only 2 points up there that's over 100 points in the year 2025 when the league average is almost 110. So that means you are 10 points below league average on offense for like 6.5 weeks, mind you.
Mhm.
When was the last time you actually saw this team shoot over 50% of the field and win the game at the same time? When was that? The fact that nobody can think of an answer right off the top of their head says a lot. The loudest silence I've ever heard, dude.
That that's cool, man. Y'all got it. But I'm not sure what y'all were expecting in this game tonight. Bro, we started a three guard lineup. I don't know what y'all were expecting. I told y'all about this three guard lineup,
A better.
right?
I would expect a better fucking
Bro, it's
effort.
literally beyond Linus. I'm telling you.
I agree.
Even if he does shit correctly, it still looks terrible.
I mean, the effort and
And they're not even winning those games, even if he's doing that shit correctly. So the fact that he's doing this experimental bullshit, it just makes it 1,000 times worse.
the effort and intensity just weren't there tonight. They weren't.
I don't know what y'all are expecting when when we're going to start a three guard lineup. Bro, did you see the amount of overhelping that occurred right off the bat? Bro, like RJ was hunting mismatches.
I
RJ
expect
was hunting mismatches left, right, and center. RJ Barrett, you know what I'm saying?
from a three guard lineup. I expect more
Yeah.
intensity, and I also expect them not to throw the ball away inside of a fucking minute when they're up by three.
Bleacher Dave, let me tell you something, bro. The theory behind Buddy Hield, everybody and their mama knows that he's not a defender. Everybody knows
Yeah,
that, right? So when you're gonna have him out there with two other guards, guess what? That's automatically a bad lineup, right? And
Exactly.
Kerr was just and see what has been happening this entire time is that Buddy Heel has been out there with two other guards, sometimes three. You know what I'm saying? So one time I seen a lineup of fucking Buddy, Lindy, Dennis, right? It's like what? What?
and
That
Moody.
dude, that dude's fucking us up. I mean, the first month of the
Bro, it's
season,
it's
he was
it's
going,
so
he was
dumb, bro.
going
It's
nuts, and the Warriors were kicking ass. And all I saw on the timeline was, yeah, Buddy Hield is good for the first month, and all it stops. Beware, the motherfuckers are right.
Why do you
bro.
think the Buddy Hield cycle memes
No,
suddenly were popping up?
but to be honest with you, he really started to play bad when we started to play smaller lineups, right?
Exactly.
When the smaller
That's my
lineups,
point.
bro, when the smaller lineups came into play, then
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden, all shit, all hell broke loose when he started to play those smaller lineups. You know what I'm saying? But bro, the theory behind him is that yo, have him out there with other defenders. You know what I'm saying? You see when like three other bad defenders out there with them, bro, what the fuck you think is gonna happen? And And it's not just this game that I've been seeing that. I've seen it for probably like the past 10 games. You know what I'm saying? So Kerr is like, all right, cool. I'm going to do like a 9-man rotation. Bro, those 9 men, three guards are coming off of the bench. Meanwhile, you're seeing Looney sit. You're seeing fucking Kyle sit. It's like, what? Next thing you know, Pods is out. JK is out. And now Draymond was out tonight. Why was Draymond out, by the way? What was his injury?
Oh, he had a
Back,
bad
back
illness.
injury.
He has a back injury. He has a sore back.
No, he has a back injury and he was ill. He was under the weather. So both things.
He was ill.
Yeah,
Supposedly
he caught a
he
he
been
caught a
shooting
What,
around this morning.
he caught a
what was he
bug.
That's
ill
why they
from?
ruled him out, is because illness. That's what it said
What
in
was he ill from?
I couldn't tell you, bro.
They won't disclose that shit. I'll tell
He
you that much.
he was ill from trying to play basketball.
Let me tell you something. Toronto is literally like you're going to Miami, like you're going to LA, like you're going to New York. That's what Toronto is. That's the secret about Toronto. Okay, y'all don't. Toronto might as well be LA for these NBA dudes, bro. You don't understand what happens in Toronto. You understand what I'm saying? So whenever I hear somebody gets ill in Toronto, my eyebrows gets raised. What are you ill from? Y'all don't know the secret about Toronto, do y'all? Okay.
It had said that he was at shoot around this morning, and they would just go
Mhm.
from there, and they just ruled him out.
Skeptical anytime I see I'm skeptical anytime I see anybody from Toronto. Ill. Ill from what? Okay. Sits out that last game. Now you sit out this game. You know, what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing? So 104 allowed tonight. You know, the the second and the third quarter, we were playing pretty good defense. And then that last quarter, small guard galore, bro. Small guard galore. Steph played 35 minutes, Wiggs 35 minutes. So now guys are actually playing now. All right. So now when things get dire is when we decide that we're not going to play people under 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So now we're in a tailspin and now we decide to play people. You see the problem with what Kerr was doing earlier in the season? You know what I'm saying? So his resting shit, it kind of screwed us. You know what I'm saying? Because when we were in the Brooklyn game and that team was coming back, and you literally just sat there and just let the lead just dwindle away, and then next thing you know, you were still doing the same stupid shit because I'm not going to do the same stupid shit that you do every year, and here we are now. You know what I'm saying? Team was never that talented to begin with, but there was a path. And once you started to tinker and do this and do that and go away from it, you bit us in the ass. Next thing you know, we're a bad defensive team. The one thing that we were good at. Bad defense led to, now what he described it as execution on offense, bad execution on offense. Give me a fucking break, bro. This man knows how to just tinker. I've watched him do this tinkering shit before, and this is probably the worst that I've seen it. But I mean, it is what it is, bro.
Bro,
Steve
they
Kerr.
haven't scored over 110 points in like since the fucking holidays, bro. Like
Yeah,
execution my fucking ass, dude. Pause.
I'm telling you, man.
So where was the execution then? Like were you executing when you scored like over 115 or some shit against
Yeah,
the Lakers? Like did you execute there? Oh
bro.
wait, you actually lost that game.
Yeah, people don't understand. Um, people don't
What
understand,
were y'all executing? I want to know what were y'all executing then.
bro. I need a deep dive explanation into what Draymond is sick from. I need a deep dive explanation. I need a deep dive explanation into what Draymond is sick from. I am skeptical about that sickness. Seriously, I am skeptical about that sickness. I really, really am. What are you sick from? What are you really sick from? Really, really skeptical about that sickness. All right, enough of this. I am going to go back to playback.tv/space gang, and I'm going to watch the Lakers lose tonight. So, oh, sorry. Raptors world, what you got to say? You have the last word. My bad.
I just want to say GG's. The Warriors are a team that I actually respect, unlike the Philadelphia 76ers or the Lakers. Steph is one of my favorite players in this league, so much respect to him. About this game, I just feel like it was an entertaining game. I didn't think the Raptors would win coming into today. I just had a feeling that Steph would go off and ruin the night in Toronto,
Mhm.
which he did to some extent. He did go off. He got some deep threes, usual Steph things. But my thing with the Warriors, and I don't understand, is why is Steve Kerr doing a three-man lineup, a three-guard lineup when you got other guys that you can go on your lineup. Yeah, Jonathan Kaminga was out today. Yeah, Draymond Green was out today. And Przemski. But a three-guard lineup in today's NBA
Does not
is
work.
it does not work.
Raptors
You're going
world.
It's
to
hard.
I'm gonna be
yeah,
dead honest with you, bro.
yeah.
Even if JK was there, even if Draymond was there, even if Wiggins was there, what we've been watching all year long is Steve go to that three guard lineup, no matter who is on the court, no matter who's healthy, no matter what. It just always happens. So it's um
Mm.
it's not out of
But
the
that shit hasn't
ordinary,
worked.
right? But
That shit hasn't worked in
yeah.
3 years.
Anyways, let me transition
All
playback.tv.
right, thank you.
Appreciate you,
Yo,
man. Thank you for
yo,
tapping in.
one thing real quick too. You know, it's so bad when you have people from other fan bases calling up the same stuff we see.
Oh, they know, they
Then
know,
then
they
then
know. But I mean, it is what it is. If we're
that's how
doing that
bad
and
it.
we're
That's how
losing
bad it
games,
is.
bro, it is what it is. So again, playback.tv/space gang. See y'all over there.